Welcome to Crain's Golf Tips. Today we're going to cover driving the golf ball and which is the best type of driver for you. Plus, we're going to touch on what to do even before you put the tee in the ground. Technology with drivers has changed so much throughout the last 10 years, with companies putting a lot of R&D into clubs and giving players a lot of options. Maybe too many choices. First off, if your driver is more than 5 years old, you are likely behind the technology curve. Face construction and the shaft lengths have changed dramatically as the industry has tried to increase the sweet spot on the driver and tried to eliminate the wild misses that take the fun out of a round. This year, a couple companies like Nike and TaylorMade are making drivers in which you can change the lie angle and the openness of the face with a tool. Many golfers think that if they plop down the big bucks, these new drivers will hit the ball themselves. But I am here today to explain to all golfers that if you don't make the proper setup adjustments to today's drivers and swing them properly, you will not benefit from these technological advances. We will go over the setup and why the driver is different. I would also like you to go over the proper pre-shot routine that can be valuable for driving accuracy. I want to explain why you must approach drivers different than your irons and fairway woods. The drivers today are different from years ago in many ways. First off, they are much bigger. The size maximum for the club head is 460 cc's. Most club companies only make heads this big. And finally, the length of the shafts are 45 to 47 inches, which makes the setup very important. What I'd like to show you is the proper setup for the drivers of today. The stance for the driver should always be a little wider. The ball position should be about 1 inch inside the left ankle, and the ball should be teed up higher. With this look, the posture should be up and slightly tilted to the right, creating a spine tilt that if you look face on will be behind the club head and 4 to 5 inches behind the back of the ball. What you are trying to do is allow the ball to be struck on the upswing with the proper part of the club face. The swing is circular, but because you might feel more behind the ball, players feel like they're swinging out. The golf swing is the same, but the rotation of the arms and hands are later because of the ball position. It is okay to feel a little more weight back on the right foot before impact. This allows you to rotate your arms versus sliding ahead towards the ball. But after you strike the ball, try to finish fully on your lead foot. Right now, I would like to show you a particular pre-shot routine before you drive the ball. Before you even put the tee into the ground, look at what the hole has to offer you. Check out where the trouble is and avoid poor alignment that might bring hazardous trees into play. Check out what the wind is doing and how the wind might affect your particular ball flight. And finally, place the ball on the tee in relationship to what your most common ball pattern is. Most people aim down the center of the fairway, hoping to hit it straight. When you play, you have to aim where your ball pattern most likely will go. Finally, you must have a routine and stick with it in order to hit the best drives you can. Start from behind the ball and visualize a positive drive that you have hit before. Set your body up with the correct ball position and align your shot for that particular hole. Your last thought should be commit all the way to your finished position. I hope today's information on current drivers will help you become a better driver of the ball. Take the time with a professional to evaluate your current driver and see if technology can help you. If you don't set up correctly and have the right approach to driving, then the drivers today will not help you. You might hit it farther, but farther in the woods. I am Dan Kochevar, and I hope this tip from Crain's helps your driving and the overall fun in your game.